Welcome back, my pupils. This is Gene coming to you with Reloading from the Hot Pot. Hey, today, man, I've got a discouraging video to make, and it's about MBX magazines. I ordered 2 MBX magazines for my 10 folio custom gold Eric, and wow. The magazines came in, and I opened the 155 up, and I went to look at it, and it's got a dull matte finish with scratches on it, which tells me it's been inserted into a firearm. Then I opened up the 170, and the 170 millimeter has a couple little scratches on it. No big deal, but this one was new, and this one was sold new, but is used. So they sold a used return magazine for new. The base pads should be blems. There's little nicks. Now I'm gonna be picky about this because these are $160 a piece. I'm gonna be picky. That's got a blem on the bottom of it. And this one, the finish is just not so good. You know, they say MBX CT on there, which the T stands for 10 folio. The other one is another Caspian. Yeah, it's a Caspian. So the 155 was too wide. I wanted to test fit them first into the 10 folio. So I tried inserting it and it stopped right here. It would not go any further. And I was not going to force it. So I took it out, I put it back in the package. I got the 170 out and I inserted it into it, and it inserted all the way, it locked, and then it dropped, which will cause feeding issues. It wobbled around in it. So here is a little short clip that I sent MBX on this issue. Next thing I started noticing is these followers are 3D printed, which is why they break. It's very, 3D printing can be very strong if it's done thickly, more of a thickness to it. Wow, look how that's just kind of beat up right there. And that's brand new. Look at the little dents in that. This one's not like that, but this one is. These aren't even injection molded plastic, which is why I see these fail at the range all the time. Everybody I shoot with that shoots 2011 or open guns always has problems with their MBX mags. They have feeding issues, loading issues, follower breaking issues. I have not loaded one round into these, and I contacted MBX. The response was very delayed, so I tried to call. They do not accept phone calls at MBX. They prefer that they do all of the communication through email only, and I can see why. They don't want to hear people bitching about their magazines. $160 a piece, and they're junk. There's other magazine companies out there that make 2011 magazines. Staccato makes great magazines. I've got a Staccato P and have never had a problem with all 5 of my Staccato magazines. The problem is they don't fit into my Tanfo. So I'm gonna have to go with a different company. I found another company online that offers 20 round magazines for the Tanfo. I'm gonna call them and speak with them about any issues before I do order them, and they're $60 cheaper per magazine. I can do without having the extra rounds and just do a mag change through a stage. That's fine. I don't care about that. What I do care about is poor customer service, new, used, getting in magazines that are used, that are claimed to be new. I said I did not insert this into anything, and those scratches were on it when I got it. Very disappointed with MBX. I highly doubt I will ever use this company again, and I highly recommend that you don't use this company either, due to poor business practices. High cost, low quality. I mean, that follower's got to cost what? 5 cents to make on a 3D printer, and then it fails. It fails. They break. See them all the time at the range. See people having problems with these magazines all the time. And now I see why. So I'm going to include in here, after this little session, I'm going to include screenshots of all the emails that went back and forth between myself and MBX. And you can see for yourself. Lackluster customer service, will not speak to you on the phone because they just don't want to hear it. So these are going back today with a nice little note. And here's the note. If you want to stop it and read that for yourself, this is what I typed out. That's going back in the package. Well, thank you very much, my pupils. Man, crappy magazines, crappy customer service. Man, I don't recommend this company at all. Well, with all that being said, have a great day. I greatly appreciate you. And always remember to keep blowing that smoke.